These are the 10 rules of follow-up. I wrote these out years ago. I've refined them over the time. And this all came about when I was working with realtor.com and I was helping out their sales floor in order for them to get better, because I was also teaching agents how to follow up, because I was the #1 realtor.com spender in the entire nation. So I had to make sure that it all worked well and that we were following up at a high level. So over the years, I've refined these as their 10 rules of follow-up. I've got it for you, and I'll let you know how to get it at the end of this. I'm Tristan. This is your daily podcast. It's a show. It's a podcast. 10 minutes, maybe less some days, all meant to help you grow along the lines of the same reason why I built Lab Coat Agents 12 years ago. I'm always helping this industry. This is free. It's meant to help you. Just do me a favor, subscribe, share this with somebody you think may need this. #1 on 10 rules of follow-up: relationship building and appointment booking. The whole reason for you following up are those two. And I put them together because sometimes we forget that the reason we're following up is I'm looking at this longer term. This isn't just I have one transaction here. This is, man, if I do this right, I can have their sister, their cousin, their children, the grandparents, their friends, all as referrals. And it's all going to come down to whether or not they feel confidence in me. They feel like I've built a good relationship with them, business relationship, that I can be in their inner circle. And sometimes when you're talking to these people, first time, second time nurturing, sometimes it's about appointment booking, but you have to ask the right questions, because not everybody's in the exact same place, right? So for me, I put aim to foster a relationship in every interaction, ultimately steering conversations towards securing the appointment if you can, while understanding that, listen, the client's motivation, it's going to be different depending on where they're at. So #1, always build relationships and go for the appointment when you're able to. #2, capability to disqualify non-leads. And I'm going to read this one to you because I wrote this one out early on and I'm like, you know what, let's be proud of not going forward with somebody who is not a lead because they're fake. Utilize follow-up to identify and focus on high-quality leads, sparing time and resources by disqualifying people that are never be able to buy. Why? Because they're crazy. Sometimes you're going to get crazy people. And sometimes, and I'm not talking about those people that are just a no right now. I'm talking about people that you will not want to work with. Disqualify them. Take them out of your CRM. It is okay. Sometimes we get scared. We're like, should I take this person off? The answer is yes, if they're crazy. You don't want to work with everybody. Now, again, don't get this confused with the people that just are a little strange, not ready yet, people you have to nurture. There's a bunch of those. Don't get rid of those, because #3 is valuing no over yes. I want you to cultivate an environment where no is acceptable, just like yes is. Listen, if somebody tells you no, they're just saying, hey, right now, I'm not ready, or I'm not looking right now for another 2 years. Great. Not an issue. I want you to enjoy being on our website. Listen, what can I do to make sure that I'm sending you the right homes so that even if you don't end up buying, Joe, you can enjoy being on our website? Oh, you're looking only in Malibu? Great. Right? I want you to understand that most of the people you're going to be talking to are a no, and that's okay. Just know what to do with them. #4, diverse contact methods. This one's a pet peeve of mine because in some cases, especially back in the day, we would talk to agents and agents would be like, yeah, Tristan, I emailed them. I'm like, you just emailed them? Or Tristan, I called them, they didn't pick up and I left a message and that was it. I'm like, that was it? No. See, I want you to have diverse contact methods. What does that mean? Well, you're going to call them. You're going to call them again. You're going to text them. You're going to email them. You're going to shoot them an email video. Maybe even a video text. You're going to see if they're on social media and try to connect with them in the future that way. There are so many different ways you can connect with them and at different times. So don't just stop and say, well, I called them, because that's not sufficient. That's not called follow up. That's called you're doing it all wrong. Number 5, identifying real needs. Shift your focus from mere interest to evaluating actual needs, desires, and financial capability, aiming for engagements that are likely to convert into transactions. Now, I wrote this one out a few years ago. It sounds formal, right? But that's what I had there because I was sharing this with realtor.com as well. I'm saying, hey, teach the agents that you talk to make sure that they're identifying the right people. But it all comes down to asking the right questions. If you're not asking questions just down the rabbit hole that they want to go to, you're never going to get to where you want to go. Ask questions that they want to answer. Hey, Joe, listen, thanks for visiting our website to search for homes in Malibu. Are you only looking for a house, or are you also open to a townhome? Or, Joe, are you only looking in Malibu, or are you also open to Pacific Palisades? Oh, just want to do Malibu. Great. Now, what's bringing you to Malibu? Oh, got it. Your children, one of your kids is going to go to Pepperdine University. Nice. So are you looking to buy something for them so that they can live in it, so that they don't have to live on campus? Is that the idea? Yeah, that's excellent. Do you want to be close to Pepperdine, or do you want to be further out? Or are you familiar with the area? See, these are the questions that get you to where you want to go. But sometimes we want to go for the direct kill, which is, do you have an agent? When do you want to buy, right? Do you want to see the property right now? No, none of those. Ask questions to identify the real needs. Number 6, lead categorization by time and commitment. This was one of the mistakes I made at the beginning that I rectified. Once I put this into place, I'm like, got it. Let's decide. Let's just go for buyers, for example. Let's decide an A is ready to buy all cash or pre-approved right now to 3 months. Boom. B, ready to buy right now to 3 months, but I've only qualified them verbally. I haven't seen the financial statement, or I haven't seen their pre-approval or a pre-qualification letter, right? That's a B. C, 3 to 6 months. D, 6 months plus. That's how you categorize. Make your own, but that's a good idea. The point is, when you categorize and then you go into your tags or whatever you have in your CRM, you can quickly determine who you're going to follow up with and have better results. And number 7, permission to cease follow-up. Listen, don't be scared to say, hey, this is going to be the last text, or this is going to be the last call. I just wanted to make sure that's okay with you. I don't want to keep spamming you. When I send this out by text, I actually get text back saying, no, keep spamming me. Or when you reach out to people and they finally pick up, say, hey, it's Tristan. Listen, I just want to make sure that I'm not spamming you. You're okay with me continuing to send emails to you, because the last thing I want to do is make you feel like I'm forcing you to take a look at these emails, right? Be okay with doing that. Be okay with losing people, because sometimes when you try that way, most of the time when you try that way, people are like, oh, he's not trying to sell me. He's not like everybody else, because we're not. Try that one. Number 8, ending conversations with value. I've been trying to push you to do this way more, especially with Gamma or AI, when you build out value sets. If I know somebody's looking, like I did earlier, and I outlined these questions, they're looking in Malibu for their kid, investment property, so they don't have to live in some weird place they don't know, and the family has enough money to buy them a property. Well, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to say, hey, well, here, let me send you something on Malibu. Since you're not familiar with the area, it's wide. It's over 20 miles long, and it's all coastal practically. So let me just show you the different areas and price points, the different beaches, and how far all of those places are from Pepperdine. And it'll give you an idea of where are the things that most students like to do and where they relax and chill out. I'll send that over to you in a PDF, right? That's value. Pay attention to the questions that are being answered so you can know what to send them, especially right after. Because if I'm saying, Joe, I'll send this to you right after we hang up, let me know what you think, and I'll call you back in a few days. Value. Number 9, prompt responses. Don't wait a day, 2 days, 3 days to respond to people. Don't be like I am when you guys message me on Instagram and say, Tristan, can I have episode 743? And I don't respond because I'm slow. Don't do that. Do what I normally do when it's a lead and people come through and they're like, I have a question. Great. How can I answer? The faster you respond to your online leads or inquiries from your database, the better you make them feel. Right? It's all about feeling. And number 10, personalized follow up. Don't follow up the same way with everybody. If you know somebody's looking in one town versus the other, if you know somebody's looking for land and not a house, if you know somebody's looking for a fixer and not a move-in ready home, change up the conversation, nurture them differently. People want to know that you're paying attention, and it's in the little details there. Anyway, these are the 10 rules of follow-up if you need this. I'll message it to you. It's all outlined here, episode 745. Just message me on Instagram, and it's me messaging you back, so be patient, and I'll send this to you. And then let me know what you think about this, because I've had this in place for many years. We go over it. We've tweaked it a little bit, some wording here or there, and we're always trying to develop this and make it better. It's part of what we do at A Brilliant Tribe for group coaching. If you think that you want to get to that next level, have somebody hold you accountable in a group setting, or just jump into coaching with us, just go to abrillianttribe.com or message me. Happy to talk to you. And if not, don't worry. Episode 745, the 10 rules of follow-up. If you're watching on Instagram, just comment 745 and I'll send this over to you. Have an awesome day.